Hey y'all, congratulations. You have received a grant from the Metropolitan Regional Arts Council, and we are so excited that we could play a small part in helping you create arts access for your community. My name is Sam Stallman, and I am the Panel and Programs Manager at MRAC. I use she, her pronouns, and I am joined by Masami, who is one of our program directors. Today, this video is going to cover grant acknowledgement and logo use. So there are 5 major steps that take place once you receive an MRAC grant. First, you will receive an email that you've been awarded a grant. Please read and keep this email. Second, you will fill out and submit a grant agreement online that includes a W-9. This happens in the MRAC grant interface, the same place where you submitted your grant. There's another video that we created about the grant agreement in this YouTube series, and we have included the link in this video description. Third, you will implement your project, meaning you will do the project that you described in your grant application. Should any project changes occur, you must connect with MRAC staff. Fourth, you will evaluate your project, which includes tracking income and expenses, and you will also track other evaluation information. And lastly, you will submit a final report. Again, this video is going to focus on implementing your project. Specifically, we will discuss grant acknowledgement and logo use. So first, we're going to go over grant acknowledgement. As you may recall, MRAC's funding comes from state sources. And as an MRAC grantee, you have agreed to acknowledge this funding with specific language and logo that was given to you in your grant agreement. This means that as you do your project, you have to put a few sentences and a logo into all printed materials, both paper and electronic, or in cases where there are not written documents, you must say it verbally. Acknowledging the funding sources now will help to ensure arts funding for years to come. So that is the summary of bullet point 1, which says that acknowledgement must be on all materials or given oral credit when necessary. And again, this includes all printed materials, news releases, films, video, electronic transmissions, including social media and emails, and websites. You can refer to your grant agreement for your specific requirements and acknowledgement language. Your grant agreement is in your grant interface, which is where you submitted your app. Next, you can also find information on our funding logo webpage, which is at mrac.org/funder-logo-guidelines. And lastly, you must also write letters to your legislatures. Again, this is a small step that helps ensure arts funding for years to come. And in your grant agreement, you agree to do this. There's also information in your grant agreement about how to get a hold of your legislatures and who your legislatures are.
And you might be wondering, where is this information? You can find it in 2 places, both the MRAC website and in your grant agreement. In both cases, we suggest starting at our website, mrac.org. And on the right-hand side of the slide is a screenshot of MRAC's website with the cursor placed along Manage My Grant along the website's top navigation bar, which then opens related pages, grant acknowledgement, which is currently highlighted in yellow on the screen. Specifically, the web link for this page is mrac.org/manage-my-grant-grant-acknowledgement. It is also in your grant agreement under acknowledgement in the MRAC grant portal where you submitted your application and your grant agreement. To access that, please start at mrac.org and hit the orange Manage My Organizational Grant button to log in. On the right-hand side of the slide is the MRAC logo and also the Legacy Amendment logo. And these are the 2 logos that you must use to acknowledge state funding. Nothing may be printed over the MRAC logo or within the area surrounding it on all sides, equal in measure to the height of the letter T in the word Metro at whatever size that the logo is displayed. And the MRAC logo may not be combined with other images or new designs to create a new symbol or image. This slide is entitled Questions. Contact your program director and has a photo of Bob from Bob's Burgers making a phone call. If you have any questions about logos or the grant acknowledgement or any other component of the grant process, please contact your program director. Their job is to help you during this process, and honestly, we're always happy to help, so please feel free to reach out and ask us questions. You can reach our current program directors, who are myself, Masami Kawasato at masami@mrac.org, or Jovan Revelar at jovan@mrac.org, or Scott Artley at scott@mrac.org, or Mireya Espino at mireya@mrac.org. Please note that your program director's name is also in the grant interface. If for any reason you can't find that, reach out to any one of us and we'll make sure that you get connected to the right person. Thanks, everyone. This is the end of this video about grant agreements and acknowledgement. To learn more about project changes and final reports, please watch the next videos in this series.